Nightcrawler could become the Marvel Rivals. And if these leaks are true, he could be one of the most insane characters they've ever added. The reason I want Nightcrawler is he is my favorite X-Men, I ain't gonna lie. Like, just seeing him teleport with so much finesse, and then, like, he's out of the ordinary. He's blue, but, like, I mean, you could tell Mystique is his mother and stuff like that, but, like, he is blue, and he just got this tail that has another function as a hand. Basically, like, he has three swords. Like, he's just such a cool character. Like, in every X-Men movie, cartoon, it does not matter. He is that guy. He is, like, he just stands out the most to me. And he's just a cool ass character. I think he would be, like, very valuable and, like, crazy in Marvels. And even if he's like a DPS, I want him to be a strategist, low key. But even if he's a DPS, he would be an instant ban, like, straight off rip. Like, this is the most fun I'm gonna have with a character, but this is gonna be the most aggravating character to, like, actually fight against. Like, y'all don't know, y'all don't want these problems when he comes. If he comes out, you do not want this problem. His kit, he has 3 swords, he has teleportation. He could teleport other people too. So imagine just diving with Nightcrawler, and then you ended up taking one of the, like, Black Cat or somebody else, like, just instantly teleport to somebody backline and just scoop him out of, like, just get him out of there. Man, he's gonna be so insane if he's actually in season 10. So how I saw the leak was actually on TikTok, but I think it's a person called XOX_leak. I think he reported Nightcrawler alongside Gore for season 10 in Marvel Rivals. So what do we actually know? Before we get into everything, I just want to make one thing very clear. Nightcrawler has not been officially confirmed by Netease as a playable hero. His name is currently being reported as part of Marvel Rivals leak and data mined information. According to current reports, Nightcrawler is among the character potentially planned for a future season, with some reports specifically pointing towards season 10. However, leaked content isn't guaranteed to release. Developers can change, delay, or remove content before it becomes official. So without going too far, I do believe the leaks are true. This is just my opinion. As of now, we have Wolverine, Storm, Magneto, Psylocke, Magic, Gambit, Rogue, and Phoenix in Marvel Rivals. One X-Man wouldn't hurt. Now, whether he's a duelist or a strategist, I really hope he's a strategist. I want him to be a strategist. I main strategist. But if he's a DPS, I wouldn't be too mad either. I would just be very angry at the fact that he is definitely going to be a dive character if he's a DPS. Like, 100% dive character. And the thing is, if he can teleport other people, that would be just a distraction. That he would be worse than Spider-Man. And Spider-Man is on my instant ban, like on the top of my instant ban, because I cannot deal with him as a strategist. But that's a different story. We'll get onto that later on. I do also think that Nightcrawler does fit in the current roster. Like I said, we have however many X-Men. One more would not hurt. Plus, we already have somebody that can teleport the Hood. You got Magic. You got Doctor Strange, which his TP is a little bit more technical. But I don't think they would do that to Nightcrawler. His teleportation is more line of sight. Even in the cartoons and movies, this is more line of sight. Also, Black Panther doesn't teleport, but he does do kind of dimensional shortcuts, I guess. Yeah, just a long stretch, but I mean, he does move too fast. They kind of nerfed him, but still, he moves too fast. But I would say the closest thing to Nightcrawler would probably be Magic, other than, like, he is not stepping in. Her teleport, if you played it, you see, but he poofs instead of just like teleport. It's kind of hard to explain. Nightcrawler is one of the most recognizable members on the X-Men, and his mutant abilities allow him to teleport, which is very, very valuable. The reason why teleportation would be perfect for Marvel Rivals is just the suspense around it. Honestly, like, imagine you healing, and then all of a sudden, because Nightcrawler is like very, very, very quiet, all you hear is a boom behind you, and this Nightcrawler, and then you just got 3 swords in your back. Like, that is gonna be very suspenseful, and then somebody has to peel hard unless you patty cake. But if you know the community, you know how toxic the community can get, but it would spark some debates, and he would probably get nerfed real quick. But he also could have the highest skill ceiling, just because the 3 knives and stuff like that, his kit would be so crazy. He would be so, like, a high ceiling, a high level Nightcrawler would be crazy, and he would probably be teleporting everywhere. I don't know if his teleportation would have a cooldown. Well, I mean, it would have a cooldown, but I don't know how much seconds it would be for him not to be as broken as I think he would be. But I can tell you this one: if he is in the game, he will be 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times more fun than any of the regular brawl players, probably even the sword player. I've played with Magic just a tiny bit. She is definitely fun if you get her going, but I feel like Nightcrawler would just be more of a nuisance, which honestly I kind of do like that playstyle. You don't really have to get kills with them, but you have to take the healers and shift their focus somewhere else just to be valuable with him. I feel like that would be good, but I feel like he also can get kills very fast. Probably not Spider-Man fast, but probably like probably about 1 second off of Spider-Man, maybe 2 seconds off of Spider-Man. But he will be a very, very scary character to go against. His kit is not leaked, but I would say what makes him different from a Spider-Man or a Magic or any high mobility character for that matter is that he is actually very acrobatic. If I'm correct, we don't have that much acrobatic characters other than Spider-Man and a couple, but like Magic, she doesn't move around as freely as Spider-Man. She can, like, it's kind of hard to explain, but like it's more, he is more hard to catch. Like I mean, Spider-Man, yes, but the teleportation plays into that, which Spider-Man doesn't have teleportation, but he has webs. But it's just stuff like that that brings that character to life and brings value to the team and brings survivability to Nightcrawler. So going deeper on Nightcrawler being a DPS instead of a strategist or a vanguard. If not strategist, DPS is the right way to go. Vanguard would not be his build. Even in the comics or the live action, he was never a big person. He never took a lot of damage. He just stuck and move. That was his kid. Just swiftly, agile, stuck and move, teleport. Honestly, whatever you needed him to do, he was there to do it. He was just there to help. That's why I think he should be a strategist. But he did stick and move, which I've seen a lot of DPS do that. If Nightcrawler does come to Marvel Rivals, he will be an assassin. He will not be a brawl, like a straight up, I'm gonna be in your face, and then if you hit me, I'm not gonna feel it, and I'm gonna just, like, nah. If you hit him, he probably will run. He will not have that much health, but he can hit hard, and he will hit smooth, like swiftly. I say 2 or 3 hits, 4 max, and you out of there. Like, once he starts diving, you have to look for him, and you have to look for him and find him fast. Especially Mantis. Mantis does not have a getaway kit. She has a sleep, and I'm gonna hit you with these headshots kits. So definitely, like, Mantis, I'm sorry, I love you, but it's a big target. She's a big target. Whether or not he's a strategist, he will have swords. I can definitely tell you that. I don't know if he have 3 or 2, but he will definitely have swords in his kit. I think what would separate him teleporting instead of Magic teleporting would be he would teleport further. It would still be line of sight, but he would teleport further, and the teleportation animation would be kind of cleaner. Maybe smoke, maybe like a little blue fog where he's at and where he's going, or where he's at and where he's been, but something like that, more cleaner. I know Magic has a big circle that she just walks through. So yeah. So I would say what Nightcrawler's damage would look like. It's a speculation. It is definitely not facts, but what I would like to see is obviously teleportation is a given. I don't know if you have teleportation on cooldown just for one, or he have multiple, like 2 or 3 teleportations, and then he has to go on cooldown for however long it is. I would love to see teleportation with teammates, so whoever he touches or whoever's in that little bubble will get teleported to wherever it is. That would make for more creative gameplay, especially like TP. Say if he could only teleport at least 2 people, or say 1 person, and that person has ult, you could teleport them to the point just like Strange, but it'll be much quicker than doing a portal. Even if it's not the range that you would like Strange to be, because it's line of sight, it's still very useful, and depends on how the devs do it, but he could teleport you into the air, or it might be just ground. I hope you can go airborne too. That will make it much more creative. Like I said, he will most likely be an assassin, so I feel like he would have like a jab with the swords, stick and move jab, just something quick just to pull it out and poke you, and just get out of the way basically. The escape mechanics would be teleportation, sword combat, like I said, a given, and he can like run on walls. He has run on walls before, so if he has multiple rapid teleportations, that would give him so much usability, survivability, and like I said, creativity would be out the roof with him. The clips would go crazy, and he could also have a team-based ability. I don't know what that would be, but I mean, throw some up in their devs. So I'm thinking his ult would be something like Psylocke, which is a circle radius, and whoever in there will get damaged. I put this video up here. It's from Dark Phoenix, where he went crazy and he just teleported with a dagger and just started going crazy and getting everybody up out of there, or getting one time. DPS, your tanks will have to peel rapidly. This is not a, oh, like you gonna have to go in the chat immediately, or you have to tell somebody immediately. This is not a, oh, I could just wait and probably defend myself. No, you are going to have to peel fast for your healers, because he is going to be definitely a problem. And I do think that Spider-Man, him having Spider-Man health would definitely be good. Also Spider-Man strength, because I feel like he would be a glass cannon. So if like one touch and he could be out of there, but yeah, glass cannon, Nightcrawler would be definitely a way to balance it out as of now. And his teleports should be limited. I don't think he should have just 1 teleport and then go on cooldown. I think he should have at least 3, because he is Nightcrawler. He is known for teleporting. That's like if Cyclops had 1 eye beam and then he'd have a cooldown for however many seconds. No, this is in his kit. This is his whole identity basically. So let him have a little bit. Just, I guess, nerf him a little bit. Which heroes can counter him? Obviously Namor. Namor is always up there. I would say Wanda too. Wanda is definitely up there with counters. I mean, just anybody with tracking, like Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, anybody like that, I feel like they can get him out of there, unless he teleports to the back line. And yeah, but he will be a threat, and the counters would definitely target him. So yeah, counters would be good. What I want from that, matter of fact, what I need from Nightcrawler, I need the teleportation animation to be just this blue foggy effect, cloud foggy effect. The sound effect will be the boof animation, or the I'll put it on the screen. The sword animation has to be swift and fast. The voice lines, he has to be German. His team up would definitely be Wolverine. That would be the primary one, the first one. It'd probably be the best one, to be honest. And I guess the second one, you can go with either Storm or Rogue. I mean, that's pretty good. Kitty Pryde ain't really up in there, or Colossus isn't really up in there either. So, I mean, either one is good. But if he is a DPS, I would want his aggressive playstyle to shine. Like, if you play scared with him, you will be like throwing. Like, he is real aggressive. He is I am going to go in this back line, tear this up, either disrupt him or just get him out of there. Simple. But I need him to be pressure. I need him to make the back line sweat and just be scared of him just all the time. Even if there's not a Nightcrawler, ban him just in case. So right now, here is where we stand. Nightcrawler has not been officially confirmed by Netease. He is currently being reported as a leaked character with some reports connecting him to Season 10, but is not official. But until Netease actually announces him, none of that should be treated as guaranteed. This is just a speculation. This is wishful thinking at this point. But I hope it is true. Trust me. But do I believe Nightcrawler is actually coming? Yes. In what season? I'd say 10. 10.5 because Gore 2. So 10.5 he's coming. What role? I hope strategist, but he's gonna be a DPS. I already know, but I hope strategist. I'm fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Would I play him? Yes, I would play him all the time. I would just flex to DPS and strat in comp. And do I think he'll be any good? Yes, he will be the perfect dive character. If you haven't found anybody, you need to try him. So before I end this video, I need to ask my family a question. If Nightcrawler gets added to the Marvel Rivals, what role do you want him to be? Put that in the comments. Please tell me that in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just give me your answer, and I'm about to go. Y'all be safe.